The Fast Food Podcast.
We got down to this. This is only just kind of come about and escalated within the last couple of days, maybe even a day.
Sounds serious.
Very.
Again, I'm on Clubhouse and I got the news on Clubhouse.
Okay.
Someone flew into the room. Have you heard? What? So we're talking about Noel Clarke. Allegations have been coming out recently with regards to him, allegedly, because we don't know if it's true right now, allegedly bullying and abusing women. And this is going as far back as 2004. Am I shocked? No. At the moment, it's very hard for me to be shocked about a lot of things. Am I disappointed? If this is true, yeah, because I bought into him. I bought into Noel Clarke, especially obviously him doing Bulletproof with Ash. Ash is one of my close people in the industry in terms of, you know, we chop it up a lot, just about everything, from family to business to, you know, him coming on my show at some point as well. So I messaged Asher D actually, or Ashley Walters. Most people might know him as Ashley Walters, and I sent him my love and support because obviously he put out a statement. Do we want to read the statement?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do that.
Let's read the statement.
Okay, so he said, and I quote, because it's not good to paraphrase.
Yeah, we need to get line for line.
That's how we get down.
Excuse me. Watch out, I'm going to get into Oxford University with these vocals. All right. So my thoughts are with the women who have come forward and told their awful stories. I am in shock and deeply saddened by what I have heard of on a multitude of levels. I could never condone behavior of this nature, neither in nor out of the workplace. And whilst Noel has been a friend and colleague for several years, I cannot stand by and ignore these allegations. Sexual harassment, abuse, and bullying have no place in our industry. Every woman has a right to a safe workplace, and moving forward, I pledge my dedication to this. Signed, Ashley Walters. Now, Ashley did what I would have expected him to do. I know a lot of people want to kick someone while they're down.
As you continue, Drizzy, to speak, because I don't want to interrupt you, a lot of people have been saying that why is Ash just out in his brethren like this, in terms of why has he put this out to move away from him?
Okay.
A lot of that's happening.
So I think that some people who are not in Ashley's shoes do not understand that Ashley is a well-known actor. Like, those that in the know he's a musician as well. But right now, the last 10 years, people know him. As of Top Boy, people know Ashley as an actor. Get Rich or Die Trying, this, that, and the third, whatever. Anyway, I think those who are not in Ashley's shoes don't realize that he is collaborating with a lot of studios. Netflix, Sky Studios. Sky Studios just pumped in multi-million pounds in regards to creating new content, and creators and that. They're really trying to invest in homegrown talent for content. Ashley had to say something just because there would have been pressure from one of those studios to say, hey, buddy, we like our little relationship we got going on, but we need you to distance yourself far away from this as possible. Ashley has a young family.
Absolutely.
That's to think of the bigger picture. He's nowhere, shape, or form out in his brethren in this statement. He just says, I don't condone the actions that are being thrown around.
Yeah.
He not once did he say, I disown him.
Yeah.
I don't respect him. Yeah.
We don't know. He probably had a conversation with him prior to sending out that message.
Yeah.
He's not out in his brethren.
But he must remove himself from the situation.
Who wants to be associated
Hold
with
on a minute.
situation like
First and foremost, Ash is only responsible for Ash. I think that's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't know.
family.
Yeah, well, that's him. As far as I'm concerned, that's part of his brand.
Yeah.
But the up and down of it is real. He's not responsible for what Noel does. He's responsible for how he manages the situation because he is now, he's associated with Noel, regardless.
Guilty by association.
Guilty by association. So he has to make sure that he's put in a situation because nobody knows what's going to happen with Noel. Whether his career will continue, whether he will accept anything if he has done it, whether he decides that he's not guilty, whatever that is. But as far as Ashley goes, he has to cover all bases and he has to do what's best because before Noel Clarke, Ash was doing whatever Ash did. Yeah. And when Noel goes, there'll still be Ash.
Trim, with these allegations that's come out,
they're serious allegations.
For example, you've been told there's dick pics of you. You've been sending dick pics. Now, we spoke about this before. People send dick pics.
Yeah.
People send dick. Bro, I haven't sent a dick pic, but I know it's a normal thing for. In fact, when you're looking at me like that, did I say in a season or seasons before that I haven't sent a dick pic or I have? Because I need to be consistent.
Why?
No, that's cool.
Why does he need to?
Yeah,
So let me shut up.
People got receipts.
100%.
It'll be a receipt.
Why are you asking though?
No, because it's funny.
Okay.
I'm not. I can't recall.
No, I said I didn't, so that's cool.
Well, I'm just.
I said I never. You said you had.
I said I did.
Yeah, okay. I've never sent one, right? But what I'm gathering from the new dating scene and the way I'm not out here no more. So what I'm gathering by what's going on, the moving and shaking, because is that what you lot used to? Anyway, that sending your naan bread on in the mail or sending your wood in the mail to an individual is normality. Is that not?
I don't know if it's normality, but it is common.
Okay.
It's common.
So when we're talking about Noel Clarke sending dick pics, that's not really something you can
it's not solid.
It's not solid.
No.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
Did he send it solid?
No, I don't know. He didn't send it to me.
Also, he was. There's allegations of him sexually assaulting somebody in a storage room. And there's allegations of him recording naked auditions. Now, this is a madness. Right. Now, when you're auditioning for a role, why do you have to be naked?
You don't.
So why are these girls naked?
Because supposedly said that that's what the requirement was.
For a role?
Yeah, also, but if it's a sex role.
In a role in a porn...
Yeah, sex role. I mean, not even in a porn.
Bro, I mean, why would you want, if you're going to do, I don't know.
If she's got a scabby back, like if you want to know that she exfoliates or that she's got, like her
PhD balance
is neat.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is, you don't need to be naked. You can show documents for that. Why do you have to go to a audition and strip down and be naked? I don't understand this shit.
So here's the thing. Say Trim has dedicated
his life to being naked.
Yeah. I think that's a good thing.
He's dedicated his life. He wants to be a movie star.
Yeah.
He's grown up in Eddie Murphy. He's seen Morgan Freeman, Uncle Denzel. That's where he sees himself going. Mm-hmm. He goes to film school. He then sees an audition. The audition says, "Hey, we're looking for characters to fit roles in Brotherhood."
I got bear roles.
He then turns up and they say to him, "Hey, we need you to
strip down
for this audition."
Yeah.
He's so eager.
Strip down for what?
To try and he's so eager to try and get his foot in the movie industry, the acting industry. He's like, you know what?
I'll do anything.
Compromising.
I'm gonna do that because this
I
could
want the
potentially,
roles.
if I get the role, could potentially lead to more roles. And I understand that, and it's naive, but I get it because you've worked so hard to learn your craft, and the opportunities come now. Are you really gonna be like, no, you know what?
You're limiting your shit.
Yeah.
No, because you want me to get naked. Whereas it's like, well, this is what you want it to be, right?
Yeah.
But so I get that being naive side of things.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, said person, director, what do they call him, man? Talent, whatever they call it, talent agency, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Some
abusing
form
their
of
power.
management.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
you're aware that this person is desperate to become an actor, and you want to take advantage and go, yeah, you have to get naked.
This is where if things come out that he has really done this and no longer becomes allegations, you fully fucked up, bro. Because if you've been doing this for that long, you need help, one, and two, you need time, because it's like we men, I feel like we don't talk about this enough, about protecting women. I don't feel like we talk about protecting women enough, because a lot of the time, I'm not saying we do specifically, but a lot of men just go to, oh, what did she do? Or why were you there? Or
In the first place.
Like, okay, cool, but these people are obviously preying on people who are weak, because another woman could be there who's about that life, talks up her team, and would never let a man even think about touching them. But they would, someone like Noel Clarke wouldn't do that to them. Wouldn't even try to, because they know potentially this woman wouldn't.
That's out his bracket.
But a vulnerable woman who is maybe soft-spoken, a little more timid, a little more introvert, a little bit more, she does non-confrontational, might compromise herself because she wants to be in a role or wants to be in a certain position, and he's seeing that. Now, when you're doing all these calculations in your head as a man towards a woman because you want frills or you want to be,
one up on them. Yeah.
This is sick.
It's manipulation.
Man. It is, but there's also women. That you were saying that there's women that aren't, that they might be a bit more timid, whatever. There's also women out there that are very aggressive, and also be like, do you know what? I want this role, so I'm going for it, and I'm strong enough to be naked and wear. It's art. It's art. I'll do what I want.
But that's consent.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? That's back to
That's what I wanted you to say.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's back to that. Do you see what I'm saying? It's when you're not consenting to this and you're just getting duped.
But you're being told it's not being filmed. And then someone.
And that's what I'm trying to allude to. I wanted that to get lifted, yeah.
What we're talking about as well, a lot of people have been saying, it's coincident of the timing, because obviously now he's had his BAFTAs taken away from him. His BAFTA got taken away. Basically, what BAFTA said was, obviously they didn't want to not.
It's been suspended.
They don't want to continue with. They didn't want to not give him the BAFTA because at the time there wasn't enough evidence to show that he had done these things.
But they've been doing this for a long time. This investigation's been going on for quite some time.
Yeah, it's peak.
Adam Deacon flagged it originally while they were doing the little.
Shout out to Adam Deacon. Everybody thought he was a madman.
Yeah, but I think people are going about this the wrong way, because they're all like, oh yeah. A lot of people on Twitter are saying like, oh yeah, we need to give him an apology, this, that, and the third. But it's not about Adam Deacon right now. It's about these women who.
It's about all of them, if I'm being honest, because he's.
Yeah, but he's the one who lit the match to get everyone's attention to it. But what I'm saying is that the whole apologize to the Adam Deacon thing, I don't see how that helps the situation.
Yeah.
All right, we apologize to Adam Deacon. Is that going to change the outcome of the situation?
Yeah. What people are saying is same thing like when R. Kelly is like people flagged it, but no one paid attention to it because of the source. Yeah. You get me? So now, because it's so much, and I feel like, again, it's where I question the system and a lot of things. Why does multiple things have to happen before somebody can get like? If you have to wait until 20 women get touched. Like, it's ridiculous. You got to wait. I know you got to gather evidence, and I'm not even talking about time. Time time is neither
no
here nor
perfect
there.
time.
Yeah, there's no.
No.
It's
me.
yeah, it's neither here nor there. But it's just like gathering, like.
You know the disappointing thing
Sad, man.
is that
It's sad.
we as a people, and I'm generalizing now. I'm a down that hill. We tend to always want to point the finger at the man, which kind of goes back to a conversation we had over the past 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Like taking accountability for what you want to do.
Yeah.
We like to say the man. We're not leveling up and moving on in life because of the man. The man's putting these obstacles in front of us, an extra 3 while they're just doing 1 and all that. But then you have to sit down and look in the mirror and sometimes just say,
It's me.
it's me. You have to take accountability because
have
the
to
man
always-
did not put you in that position
Yep.
and tell you to do those things. You knew you was in a position where I've got an executive hat, I've got an actor hat, I can have certain
All these
meetings that
girls
people-
want to be around.
Right. So they can see me as a way to try and get their career started. And what do? You could have been the plug. And people be like, you know what? When they win their award, I want to big up Noel Clarke.
Yeah.
Because he was the
Having my
person who
back
saw
and
the talent
support.
in me.
Yeah.
And he gave me a chance.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be here without him. That's the kind of position you want to put yourself in. Instead, we're hearing all these
He's
things.
got a family, hasn't he?
Yeah, wife, children.
Yeah.
My God.
But then people are highlighting the fact that his wife is white. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't understand.
Yeah.
What
That's got nothing to do with
I
anything.
don't understand what that.
What's the color of his wife's skin got to do with what's
I
going on
don't-
right now?
I don't
Oh, she was
understand.
probably in on it. Like,
What? Yeah, that's ignorance.
right.
That's straight stupid.
So I don't know. It's just disappointing.
I wouldn't give that any
he's-
credence at all.
He's in a position. We looked at Noel Clarke. He gave a great speech at the BAFTAs. I got it on my phone. He gave a great speech at the BAFTAs. And I listened to that and I was like, all right, man. And then you got Daniel Kaluuya killing it in Hollywood. John Boyega, first brother, even though it was a small role in a, like, to have a proper role in Star Wars. He's doing his thing. Damn, okay. That's into you. You know, you got Damon Idris in Snowfall.
Oi.
We're all about to the point where you can't not watch something without remorse. Michael B. Jordan. We're everywhere, bro. And then we got Black Panther 2 coming. We're in Falcon and Winter Soldier. Man just became the new Captain America. Shit's moving up. We're everywhere.
And this is why I said at the beginning of the podcast that when Kaluuya got his Oscar, we can look to Kaluuya.
Yeah.
Like, let's not keep looking at, because we're black and because they're trying to bring us all down. Because there is good representation from.
Yes.
There's plenty of that.
Plenty.
Shella Cole is out here doing her thing.
What Noel Clarke has done or allegedly doing has no reflection on the rest of us. That's him.
Right.
And that's his shit, and that's him. That's what he's gonna have to deal with now. I'm guessing he's under a lot of pressure. I'm glad, obviously, studios have removed themselves from him. A lot of things, but that because of the height of this movement, the Me Too movement, and etc. Now things are going to be highlighted, which is stuff that should have been highlighted ages ago. If we go down the rabbit hole of how many shits should have been flagged up from date, cool, you know what I mean? But right now, I'm not looking at Noel Clarke and going, they're attacking black people. I'm looking at this motherfucker like, bro, you're on your own over there.
I only
doing that
see them
fuckery.
attacking Noel Clarke because Noel Clarke was the one. Black people wasn't the one touching. It was him.
Yeah.
He happens to be.
So with
Yeah.
that being said,
Yeah.
can someone who's at the age of 30 be held accountable for something they may have done at the age of 20 without thinking that it would have any further big repercussions?
That's a good question.
Like,
It's a brilliant question.
Like, at the age of 20, you're doing stuff a 20-year-old would be doing. You probably was loud and Larry. You was probably this, that, and the third. Can you be held accountable for being like that then?
You might have
Now,
touched
at
up
your
a,
current
you
stage.
might have touched up a woman inappropriately and not really been sensitive to the matter.
Yeah.
Don't forget, we spoke about it several times even in clubs where you kind of rub past a girl or you've done inappropriate things that on the surface doesn't seems harmless, but if you're not getting consent, then we're talking about a situation. So now I can go on record to say I haven't done great things as a 20-year-old. I haven't done great things, but also I wouldn't say that I've always been I've always had women who have been around me and been mad comfortable.
Yeah.
I've never had. Do you know what I mean? There's not. I can put hand on heart, touch wood. Yeah, that.
His hand was mad close to his waist, didn't it?
Touch wood. That
Cool.
there's not a woman out there that can go, Morgs did this or he was inappropriate with me, because I'm just not that way. I'd rather a woman be inappropriate with me before it got to that point. So then
So is that like the whole prostate thing that you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, just imagine a woman sticking her finger up your arse and you turning around and going,
Thanks.
This is very inappropriate.
And she just goes and put the second one in.
It says, I'm about to teach you a lesson.
I think that was inappropriate.
Yeah.
The piece.
And there's nothing wrong with your prostate, babe. It's just fine.
All right, so we're going to summarize, because I think this story is going to continue, no doubt. We're going to hear more
I think
information on
we'll
this.
definitely probably speak about this on another edition of the show. It's just sad to see brothers in situations and it's their own undoing. You know, if someone sets you up and all that, like, man.
How'd you
but
get
it's your
set up
own-
like that? Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But when it's your own doing, like you did this on your own accord.
And this is the
I think
thing.
he's got. If this is the case, sorry, G.
Yeah, go on.
I genuinely think that if this is something that he it has done, if he's actually done these things that has been alleged, that there's some serious mental health issues. Serious, because even with the mentioning of Adam Deacon, obviously, like there wasn't any talk of him being homosexual. So obviously, if Adam Deacon got abused, then that's something. That's a new ball game as well.
This
Is
is-
that to be questioned that he's done maybe other males as well?
I don't know that I don't have any information on that.
Oh,
And I haven't heard. I've heard rumblings, but I've not. Again, it's not nothing concrete I've heard about it.
yeah.
Do you think those situations are handled differently to when it's a woman making those accusations?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because supposedly when he was trying to not so much track him down, but there was Adam was meant to be going to places where Noel was, like directing and things like that,
Yeah.
and then security were there to stop him from going in and having his moment. But then that was the time when he was around having his mental breakdown and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And would that not make you want to have a breakdown, knowing that?
he was castrated and thrown to the side and all that, man? Because obviously he did. So
I just want to say,
Understandably
in
so,
closing,
if that
I
was
want
the
to say in
case.
closing, if you're a man and you know any of your friends or close people around you are doing any of this type of fuckery, that you need to take that person to the side, that man or woman,
Yeah.
and say to them, this has got to stop or it's on top.
Get help.
Because we can't condone any of this, especially when somebody's in the right frame of mind and knows what they're doing. Like when you, like, there's so many things that I've seen in the past where, you know what it is with men. I feel sometimes men feel kind of entitled a little bit too much. Not even in a sexual way with women, but I'm just talking about, that kind of, I can slap her in a bum and I'm cool. Or,
That's nothing.
Yeah, or you know what I mean?
you
If
should expect that from a heterosexual guy.
yeah, it's,
Yeah.
I
And look
can
at what
just-
she's wearing. She's wearing that, so I should be able to smack her in her batty.
yeah, and I can walk up to her and whine her without her giving me consent.
Okay, I'm guilty of that.
Yeah,
I've got a long track record of that.
Yeah.
And I got relaxed, I guess. The
Yeah.
whole consent thing, and I mean, realize how many people's daughters I've whined on
but it's
without asking first. And I'm like,
Yeah, but now you know that
it's crazy.
they're
innit?
probably going to make an app for that as well.
It's a culture.
The concept whining app.
Okay, and on that note,
God forbid.
we're gonna sign out. It's been a pleasure, lads, once again.
Definitely.
Great episode. Episode 7. We'll figure out the name when I'm editing.
Yeah.
It's cool. I want to thank you, Drizzy Freckles, for coming. Sakafet. Trim Trimmer, who got the keys to my women. Blessings, Joe.
Blessings, my brother.
Blessings, thanks for coming down.
Yes, Joe.
Representing myself, Morgan Heights. Don't forget, every fortnight these episodes come out on all DSPs. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Fast Food Podcast TV.
Subscribe, share.
Subscribe, share. Follow us on Twitter, Fast Food Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, Fast Food Podcast. Googles. Do your Googles. Yeah, Google Fast Food Podcast and you'll find it. We're going to sign out because I got the rest of the day to live.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got football to watch.
Oh, shit. We got
4:30.
Man United, Liverpool.
Man United, Liverpool. What's the predictions?
I got to look.
Turn up anymore.
No. What's the predictions? We didn't ask that. 3 points for United. What's the predictions for the score?
I'm going to go 3-1.
3-1. Ooh. Okay. Heights.
If Fabinho's in the midfield, we've got a chance.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but what's the score?
2-1.
2-1 Liverpool. Joe? 2-2.
Nice.
I like that. Yeah, that's interesting.
That's a match.
All right. Me personally, I reckon that it's going to be 1-0 Liverpool.
It's interesting.
That's possible.
We cannot concede.
Yeah, I think it's possible.
Okay, I need to check the lineup for 30. Yeah, definitely, bro. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Fun.
Blessings, people. This is the Fast Food Podcast, episode 7. Morgan Heights signing out like this. God bless. We'll see you in a fortnight. Peace.
We're now listening to the Fast Food Podcast.
The Fast Food Podcast.